Alrighty, welcome back everyone to Jurassic World Evolution. Today we are continuing on our park for Sorna 1993. Last time we got started with this park, we're doing a InGen facility, basically a research facility here. I never put any trees in this exhibit. I probably should do that. But yeah. So last time we got started with the first area, did a lot of logistics stuff, trying to cram in the hatchery area, our first exhibit, some buildings like the research center, the ACU center, etc. It was not an easy episode, for sure. It was very difficult to get everything to fit correctly, but I got it in the end. It's maybe not as pretty as it could be, but I think it works. I mean, it's not supposed to be like beautiful. It's supposed to be just a research facility, and I think this certainly works. So today we are continuing on with the park. We are starting off with a very brief aviary section, which should not be very difficult to build. Then we're going to move on to the science center, so the science area. So if you missed the last episode, first of all, why are you watching this one? But second of all, for this park, I'm trying to incorporate a section for each of the main divisions from the main game. So, entertainment, security, and science. Do the aviary there. So I started with the entertainment section, where I've built exhibits where they would, or areas where they'd research cosmetic genes. So I did dinosaurs with various skins. But today I'm going to do first the aviary, because I feel like they want to research flying reptiles as well, if they're thinking about like researching things that they could incorporate into a full Jurassic World or Jurassic Park or whatever. But then today I'm going to head on to the science area, where I have a couple of exhibit ideas that I've come up with. So I'm kind of interested in that. But first I have to do the aviary, which should be pretty easy. I'm going to do this fancy little path around the lake, heading up to it. And then move on from there.
See the pterosaurs soar in the new aviary.
I'm sure in daylight this will be stunning. All right. That's lovely. Now, let's get, of course, we're going to do 6. Why would you not do 6? What am I doing? And let's just do, Let's do these ones. I don't know. Actually, let's do half of them as that one. Let's do half of them being the default one. There we go. 2 different colors of pterosaurs. Or pteranodons, I guess. But then, okay. So this section's pretty much done. I think it looks pretty good. For the most part. I mean, this part could be a bit more beautiful, but that's the best I can hope for on an island this small. So next area we're going to do is down here. Now, let's see. So, we're going to do 2 different sections for the science for the science areas. So we're going to do, first of all, down here, we're going to do a paleobotany sort of research area. So we have a greenhouse and some exhibits with some paleobotany stuff. And then up here, we're going to do kind of an ecosystem research area. So kind of like we did with the herbivore exhibits for the hybrid research facility. We're going to have two exhibits up here. One's going to be researching aquatic dinosaurs. So I'm going to have one of the aquatic carnivores up here. I mean, obviously it would be best to have a mosasaurus, but until the second game comes out, we can't do that. So until then, we're just going to do an aquatic species, and then we're going to do a huge exhibit with a ton of different dinosaurs all mixed in together to research a full ecosystem full of a variety of species. So I think that'll be really neat. So, first things first, we need a path. Now, I would do what I kind of did on the hybrid research facility and do like power stations and stuff to make it look like an actual like industrial sort of area, but I do not have room for that kind of stuff, so we're not going to have that. Unfortunately, it'd be super cool to have it, but alas, no. So this area, we're going to have to flatten it out a bit. I wonder if I could... Actually, I'm going to try just something really interesting here. I mentioned last time how I want to try to practice a bit more with the terrain tools to prepare for my final park build. Just see how good I can get at them. So I have an idea. No clue if it'll even work, but I gotta try, right? Pteranodons are done. Yeah, we're gonna have like a little bit of a raised area, I think, with the greenhouse on it. I should actually flatten it out from here. So the path will lead down to this raised area where I'll have the greenhouse and probably also the viewing gallery. Then it'll kind of drop a little bit, and that's where we'll have the exhibits. So let's try to make that work. Now, as for... Actually, before I get too carried away, I probably should start incubating some dinosaurs. And also release the Pteranodons. Look at him go. How does he look? What colors we got here? I wish it was brighter out. I think it's cool. Yeah, it's kind of greenish. Alright, so now for dinosaurs for this area. I think I ended up doing a sauropod with some ornithomimids, some hadrosaurs, and some ceratopsids, I believe, is what I did for this, based on my little screenshot I have pulled up here. So we're going to start off with the one that's going to probably take the longest, which is going to be the sauropod. So now, I think Yeah, on the practice run I did the Diplodocus, because I'm pretty sure it's the one I've used the least, and it's kind of cool, so. Let's go with a nice, healthy Tundra Diplodocus. And then I can also probably do the Pentaceratops as well, which I've barely even used. I don't know if I even have used it yet in a park. If I have, I don't remember it. But also, it's been a long time since I recorded these, so fuck, it could have been like a park or two ago and I could have forgotten. Let's do Step. Then we'll do 3 of these. I believe social requirements are off, right? But still. Nothing wrong with a nice little group of 3, right? Alright, so this area. Let's first of all cram a greenhouse in the corner here. Now, thankfully down here I have a lot more room than I do up top, so I'm not too worried about running out of space. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a nice little loop here. First of all, I'll delete this. Like so. Nice little curvy path. Actually. Let's have it go more. This way. Like so. Then I'll have a viewing gallery here. I wish that was a bit higher. Damn you. Damn you! Terrain. Wish I could, like, raise a building. Like, 1 level higher without having to delete the stupid thing and then replace it. But hey, I wish you could do a lot of things in this game that you can't. So. I'm excited for the second game because it seems like they're really taking all the criticism they got from the first one and really improving on, like, everything, you know? The dinosaur combat, from what we've seen, looks pretty good so far. They're adding the Mosasaurus and the Pterosaurus and stuff to the main game. We're gonna have more species, more control over terrain. I mean, you can rotate boulders in, like, 3 dimensions now. It's super cool. You got, you know, pack hunting, just more realistic dinosaur behavior. I think they said they're going to have, like, more customizable skins and stuff like that, which is super neat, because that way people can be creative and there's no way they can even complain about lame skins. More customizable buildings, more customizable anything, really. I wish that stupid water didn't raise the land around it. Fill in the back here with trees. Hide the ugly slopes. All right, there we go. All right, that was a little tricky, but I got it. This is probably gonna be a pretty short series, I think, because I'm already. I mean, that took me 17 minutes. What the fuck? Okay, maybe it's gonna be a bit longer than I thought. I'll probably get like the aquatic carnivore exhibit done here today, and then the next one I'll do. Yeah, probably be like 4 episodes, I guess. Never mind. Well. Anyway, Diplodocus. Have I even used Diplodocus yet? Yes, I have. It was a long time ago, though. So. It's about time I use another one. Roar. All right. Boop. All right. And then probably should get this ready for them before I put them in it. Start on a little bit of a lake. Let's see what I can do with some hills here too. Again, more practice with terrain tools. Or at least, not with terrain tools, I guess, but just with more, I don't know, I suppose. Not with, like, placing boulders and stuff, but I just want to practice making better looking exhibits that aren't stupid. Difficult task, but hey, I want my final park to be flawless. It is coming up soon. I mean, next up is going to be the second to last park, which will be on Nublar North. Probably should have gotten the greenhouse and stuff ready before I released this guy, but whatever.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Next is Nublar North, and then Sanctuary is going to be my final park build. And hopefully that should all be done before the sequel comes out. I may have to do like double uploads on some days, but I'll make it work.
Transportation underway.
What am I doing? Here, throw down a tall paleo feeder. And I'll do 2 small ones. Now, what plants did I even grow? I can't remember. Now okay, so the herbivore, or the sauropod the Diplodocus is the only sauropod, which means it's the only one eating out of the tall herbivore feeder, which means I can do any plants that are good for sauropods, but I don't have to even worry about what they're bad for, because nothing else can even eat out of that feeder. So let's do conifers. Yeah, conifers. Yuck. Mosses. Gross. Ginkgo. Is that it? And tree ferns. Let's do all 3. And then I need species that are good for ornithomimids, ceratopsids, and hadrosaurs, without being bad for any of those. Rotten wood. Yuck. Palms would be good. That's a nope. That's a nope. That's so disgusting, but hey. I'm not the one eating the rotten wood. So, the dinosaurs will love it, so that's all that matters, I guess. It's fucking disgusting, though. I have to say it. It's disgusting. There we go. Pentaceratops is done. Then I'm going to do 5 Struthiomimuses, or did I do Struthiomimuses last time? I can't remember. Maybe, maybe Arceus. Actually, I haven't used many Gallimimuses at all, so maybe I should use Gallimimus. I feel like I haven't used many. Have I? I used them in the movie park. Can't remember if I ever used them besides that, so let's go with Gallimimus, and let's go with a coastal pattern. We're gonna do 5 of them.
Acknowledged.
24 minutes in. Oh my. Okay. They're all ready. So. Ginkgo, tree ferns, and conifers. For you. Good. Then these ones. Rotten wood and palms. Rotten wood. Why would you eat rotten wood? Dinosaurs, come on now. That's gross. It's rotten. Yikes. What am I doing? Jeez. Alright. Then I'm also going to do a Monosaurus.
Asset requiring collection.
Because I haven't used any of those either. So, we do 2 Monosauruses, and that's going to be it for this exhibit. Then I can start working on the upper one. Oh, I should probably put like some plants and stuff in here, I suppose. That would, or some trees and such. Might liven it up a bit.
Assets in the air. Asset transportation underway.
Can I fit a big boy tree? I can. Do I want one? Actually, I think I'm going to save it for the big herbivore exhibit. How about over here I just do some normal trees? Just a normal brush. Hide this ugly slope over here.
Confirming
There.
asset delivery. Asset transported.
Maybe a few normal trees over here too. Like so. Beautiful. And then let's do some tall grass.
Asset has been transported.
Hello. Pentaceratops. I want to see him in the light, but that'll have to wait. Alright, Gallimimuses. I might have time to get the aquatic carnivore exhibit done. But that'll probably be it. No, stop it. Oh, this section is going to be completely unused. This little, like, path here. Because there is nowhere for this to even connect to. So, that will just be forest. It's a really cool area to build in. How it's these little paths on the edge of the cliff here that lead down to like smaller sections. Hello. Look how happy they are. Lovely. Alright. Now let's carry on here. Actually, let's trank these skinks first. Okay, can I please, for the love of fucking God, just... Okay. Really? Thank you. I don't know why that was a problem. Alright, for Monosaurus, let's do... What's skin? I think I did woodland before, and I think let's do the wetland one. See how this looks. Let's do 2 of them. And then for our aquatic carnivores, I think we're going to do Suchomimus. Here we are. And let's just do some defaults, because the default Suchomimus is pretty great. I'm a fan. clear this area out, flatten it, and then I might have time to build the enclosure, but I think I'm going to hold off on releasing the dinosaurs and really going into detail on it until next episode. So, and then I'm going to have an absolutely massive exhibit of herbivores up here. Going to have some sauropods. I'm going to have some carnivores. And have stegosaurids, ankylosaurians, and pretty much everything that's not, every group of dinosaurs is not included in like some other area of the park. It's going to be pretty great. And then it's on to the security area, which I think this is going to be the last of the herbivores for the park. Because the security section is really worried about security. It's worried about like keeping animals contained. And so the best way to test that obviously would be using the most aggressive dinosaurs possible. And so I'm basically going to have exhibits for small, medium, and large carnivores. So that's going to be my plan for that. Actually, I might hold off. Because that's not going to take very long, I don't think. I might flatten this and then hold off on incubating anything or building anything until next time. So, I'll release the Montosauruses, but other than that, that will probably be it. It'll be a bit of a shorter video, but if I do too much stuff early on, I won't have enough to make a full 4th video. I'll have like a 10-minute video, which will be lame. All right. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. In the meantime, how's everyone doing down here? Lonely. We need our... It's a very empty-looking exhibit. Actually, while I'm doing this, let's release these friends. Ooh, he's purple in the face. He's just straight up purple. I like that, actually. Oh, this must be the one I used on the other park. Oops. I think the one on the lake park I did was purple. Oh well. I guess fate has decided I'm going to use that skin a lot. It's fine. It's a perfectly fine skin. I gotta just remember on my the next time I use it to not use the wetland skin. Use the woodland one instead. I thought the woodland was the one I used, but I guess I was completely wrong. It happens to the best of us. By the way, hopefully Sam will be joining me on the final park build. If you remember, Sam was on my Claire's Sanctuary videos as well as my Dr. Wu videos, I believe. So, you know, she was a pretty major part of the series. I mean, she made those series much more enjoyable, for sure. So it's only fitting that we end the series with her on as well. Alright, let's move these fellers and that's going to be it. Alright, Suchomimus is done. But I've not even started on an exhibit yet. So let's just stop there. So next time we will work on this upper area. pretty excited about it. It won't be very difficult, I don't think, so it might be a bit of a shorter video, actually. They all might be shorter videos from here on out, because it's not going to be that hard, but if I do my full, like, 45-minute videos, I'm going to end up with, like, a really short last video for this, and that would suck, so I don't want that. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on it, and comment something, whatever, and subscribe and hit the bell, so you don't miss any future videos on the channel. But that is all I have for you guys in this episode. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.